With this stretch right here, we're going to go into our wrist flexion exercise where we want to bring our hips back, keep our palms down on the table. This is a great stretch to get that inner forearm to stretch out and relax, especially when we are scrimming for long hours, mouse and keyboard, being in fixed positions for a longer period of time than standard. Now we will transition over to our wrist extension. So what we want to focus on here with our wrist extension is the exact same thing, but the palms are going to be up towards you and you're still bringing your hips back. You're not going to feel this stretch nearly as much as you normally would otherwise. Typically, I like to get about 8 reps or so, maybe 10 if I really need to. And there'll be future videos we'll use a lacrosse ball to get that forearm to loosen up. Our next stretch is going to be our child's pose stretch. So what I like about this is it's going to focus on stretching out the lat, which I'm showing right here with my fingers, and it just allows that lat to open up. The lat's really important because it wraps around that humeral head or the upper arm where the biceps and triceps are. I was leaning over to the left. Now I'm down the center. Oftentimes, I'm going to hold this for about 30 to 35 seconds, maybe even 45 seconds. And now I'm transitioning over to the right side. Again, holding that position for a period of time, I'm going to feel that in my left lat. Now I'll be transitioning into my neck roll. I'm going to get about 8 to 10 reps, and I'm going to go one direction, then I'm going to go the other direction. The reason why this is so important, again, it just stretches out the neck a little bit, but it also gets that upper back to loosen up. The body is a nice, chain of muscles that when you can loosen up one area, it will start to transition in loosening other areas up. One thing you see here is that I have my eyes closed. You can have your eyes open or closed, but I do that just because it helps me with not getting dizzy after I'm done. Now, when I am done with this stretch, I just slowly bring my head back to a normal position or neutral position. And last, I'm going to go into shoulder circles. So again, getting somewhere in that 8 to 10, 12 rep range. I'm keeping my arms straight the whole time. And I'm just making a big circle around my shoulders, shoulder blades, getting everything to loosen up in that upper back. And then I'm going to go the other way. Big thing here is just keeping your neck or head in a neutral spine position. So don't try to tuck that chin down too much. And there you have it. Those are my favorite desk stretches prior to going into a scrim, just so that way you can be pretty relaxed and ready to attack.